Hi, good morning guys. Welcome to day 7. We made it. Hopefully you were able to keep up with all the videos, but if not, you know what? They are on YouTube. You can go on YouTube, go to my channel. You can always find the link through the links that I put on the event page, but eventually the event page will go down. So you can go to YouTube, find my YouTube channel, and anytime you want an ab workout, they're out there for you to use. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos and gotten your ab worked out this week, and I hope you continue to use them in the future and got something out of them. I enjoyed doing them for you. This program is awesome. I love Piyo, and I'll post a video later a little bit more about Piyo, but let's get on with the intro to today's workout, and it's going to be a fun one. We have a lot of varieties. We even are going to shimmy it out a little bit if you want. So here we go. We're going to start laying on the floor. Here we go. Stay. Okay. You're going to start laying on the floor, on your back. All right, and you're going to do a single leg roll up. All right, so you'll have one leg up, right, and it's just a single leg roll up. So we go up for 8 and down for 8. So actually up for 4, down for 4. That's really slow. We'll really get those working. Okay, and so the modification for this is just to don't extend the arms up. So you'll extend the leg, but you can just lift up. So you'll have the leg extended a little bit lower to engage your core, and you're just doing this sit up. Right? You can also modify by the height. So it's just mainly flexibility, but by the height of your leg. So you can have your leg way up higher. See, I'm really not there yet. I'm about right here, just so you're keeping your legs straight. And then we'll do a single leg roll up. So single leg roll up, and then you can either do like the more athletic version. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of zigzags today actually. We even have some in our bonus video from Coach Kari. You can zigzag your way down, or you can do the leg up, and we can have some fun and we can shimmy our way down. So you can choose. You can if you feel like partying on a Sunday morning, do some shimmies. The modification for this one, instead of adding the shimmy zigzag down, you'll just stay with the modification for our first move. So leg extended, just doing a sit up. So that's for the modification for that one. And then we'll do a single leg hold. So we'll freeze up here at the top, our abs engaged, and we just are doing a training camps, but basically it's a zigzag, but it's called the training camp when we have the single leg extended and we're doing our zigzag. Right, so there are 4 different levels of modification for the training camp. So the first one is just keep your feet on the floor and you're lifting slightly up, doing a zigzag. So your shoulders are just slightly off the floor. Okay, the second level is to have your feet on the floor still, but you're more at a seated position, doing the zigzag. The third level is what I showed you first. So we're holding it here on top with the single leg extension, doing the zigzag. And the most advanced one is you can do the scissor kick zigzag. Okay, so you're scissor kicking the same time as the zigzag. So if you really want to challenge yourself, do that one. That one's hard. Okay, and then we'll go into a straight leg ab crunch. So you're laying on your back, your legs are straight in front of you, and you want your heels, you can't see it in the video, but my heels are together and my toes are pointed out. So that's what you want. For modification, just to take a little pressure off, you can cross one of your heels over the other foot. So you can cross your leg if you want. But for this one, we want heels together and toes out. And it's just a straight leg ab crunch. You really want to think about your belly button going towards the floor for this one. Right? You're going to feel that. You can even feel those abs working when you do your sit-up. So we have a straight leg ab crunch first, and then we have our straight leg side bend reaches, all right? So your legs are the same, okay? Heels together, toes out, and you're up and you're reaching, thinking about reaching those arms down towards your knees. That's a good one. It feels kind of awkward, but oh man, that'll get you going. All right, and then we will combine. Well, we'll just speed it up a little bit. Do our straight leg crunches, more side bends, and then we repeat, starting with the single leg roll up. We'll repeat all of those, but with the other leg lifted, so the left leg. So we have our single leg roll up, then we have our single leg roll up with a zigzag or a shimmy down. Then we have our single leg hold, our training camps, and there's the 4 levels for that one. So you can lay down, be seated, single leg, or the scissor kicks. And then we have our straight leg ab crunch, straight leg side bend reaches. And then for our last section of this one, we'll start with crisscrosses. So they're also called bicycles. So you can do crisscross and extending. So I'm actually not doing that right. There you go. Opposite arm to opposite knee. All right. So for this one, you really want to think about not so much bringing the elbow here. You want to really think about reaching that shoulder towards your knee. So you don't even have to touch your elbow to the knee. Actually, I recommend not doing that because you're going to not get the full movement out of it. I want you to think about lifting that shoulder. Lift that shoulder, lift that shoulder. You're going to get a lot more out of that. Okay, the modification for that one is to just keep we'll just bring the knees. So you can engage your abs a little bit and you can just bring the knees in and just tap the knees. You're still going to get something out of this one. When you extend the legs, that's when your abs are kicking in. So that's the modification for the crisscross. The advanced version of the crisscross is just to keep it'll be basically like straight leg bicycles. So instead of bringing this in, you're going to straight legs. So kind of like scissor kick bicycles. And then we have our flying butterfly. So your feet are together, okay, your elbows or your butterfly wings are out. Okay, and then when we come up, we're drawing it all in. So we're bringing it in and release. Bringing it in and release. So it's like we're a flying butterfly. Flying butterfly. The modification for that one is to just bring your knees in. Okay? So instead of coming up, you can just engage like this, or just bring your knees in slightly. Okay? Oh, my hair's falling out. We'll just let it rock loose. Okay, next we have V-chop sit-ups. Woohoo! So these ones, your legs are in the air, you're going to open up wide. So you're making a V with your legs and you're chopping. So we did some chops, I think it was yesterday. So you're chopping up, coming down. Chopping up, coming down. Okay, so the modification for the V-chop is to keep your feet on the floor. Okay, you can open up, do like kind of a V with your legs, but just keep your feet on the floor and you're chopping up still. Right, so you just don't have your legs up for the modification, you're here. Right, then we'll combine our crisscross bicycles with whatever level you want to do them at, and the flying butterfly. Then we do V-chops. And then our last move is called the straight leg crisscross flutter kicks. So you'll have your legs straight up in the air, okay, and you're just crisscrossing. Flutter kicks. Okay, so you're engaging the abs by lifting up. All right, and so now we're going to envision that we have a clock. Okay, so right now we're going to do them center, so we're going to do them right at noon. But then we're going to shift and we're going to crisscross at 1 o'clock. Okay, so it's really control. So you're slightly to the side, crisscross flutter kicking, back through center, and then we'll go and do some at 11 o'clock. and then we're done. All right, today's is a little bit longer. We're gonna get a lot of reps, but it's awesome.